March is National Credit Education Month. So here to explain all about credit or FICO scores and how to improve yours is General Manager of FICO Scores, Sally Taylor. Welcome to the show, Sally. We'll start with this.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Oh, you got it. Hey, let's start with this. What exactly is a FICO score?
A FICO score summarizes your credit report into a 3-digit number. So credit reports are maintained by the 3 credit bureaus, Experian and Equifax and TransUnion. And the FICO score looks at things like how long you've had credit, how much credit you have, how much of your available credit is being used, and if you've paid on time. And a FICO score helps lenders determine how likely you are to repay a loan. And this in turn affects how much you can borrow and how much it will cost, as in the interest rate.
Okay, and why is a FICO score so important?
FICO scores help millions of people gain access to the credit that they need to do things like get an education or purchase a car, buy their home, or cover emergencies. So millions of consumers rely on their FICO score for their financial future, and we take that responsibility seriously. We know that access to credit is a key building block for economic inclusion and wealth building. And FICO's been spearheading efforts to help more consumers gain access to credit, both safely and responsibly.
Okay, and what can we do to improve that FICO score?
Yeah, the good news is that the FICO score is dynamic. It changes with your credit behavior. Your FICO score today doesn't have to be your FICO score tomorrow. There are several things that a consumer can do to improve their FICO score, including staying up to date on your bills and applying only for credit that you need. Consumers should also actively monitor their FICO score because research has shown that consumers who frequently check their FICO score are more likely to have a higher score.
Okay, and speaking of that, what is the best way to monitor your FICO score?
First, it's really important that you are looking at your actual FICO score because this is the score that 90% of lenders use. If it doesn't say FICO score, it mostly likely is not your FICO score. And there are several ways that you can monitor your FICO score. First of all, over 200 financial institutions give their customers free access to their FICO scores that they use to manage their accounts. So many people can receive their FICO scores through their institution on their monthly statements or on their mobile banking app or on their web portal. You can also go to myfico.com to monitor your FICO score.
Okay, and what about folks with no credit history? How can they monitor their FICO score?
Yeah, good news is that lenders do want to include new borrowers, but those that have limited credit history do pose a challenge to lenders' ability to assess their identity and their credit risk. So to address this, FICO has led the way in the use of alternative data and innovative scoring technology and consumer education. So we've introduced scores like FICO Score XD and the Ultra FICO score, which enhance traditional credit bureau data with alternative data, such as how you paid your telco and your utility bills and information from your checking account and your savings account. In fact, we can score 90% of credit eligible consumers in the United States. FICO is also committed to financial education. So we created Score a Better Future. It's a financial education program that works with nonprofits nationwide to help consumers understand their credit and their overall financial health. Our next virtual event will be held this April and it's free. So you can go to scoreabetterfuture.com for more information.
All right, thank you so much for being on our show. And of course, in case you miss anything, check out our website, firstcoastliving.net.